What's poppin', gang? It's your girl Tiana. Whoa, and I'm back with another video. So as you guys can see, I am in DC, and I am here for the United States Conference on AIDS. And if you don't know already, I'm an HIV program specialist. I got my degree in public health, and I'm here pretty much to bring awareness, show you guys, or show you all. I'm trying to work on my language, but show you all what working in my field is like. And I also have received a scholarship for their social media fellowship. So I am here kind of showing you, sharing stories about people living with HIV, people who have been working in the epidemic of HIV, people who are affected by HIV. Me personally, I feel like everybody is affected by HIV because it's an epidemic that has been going on since the 80s. And knowing that I have had an aunt who has passed away from AIDS-related complications who I've never met, and I just feel like that's kind of like definitely powered me to do the job that I do, and also just be in this field and want to be in this fight and just kind of shed light on it, especially being somebody who is not living with HIV, but is somebody who is very empathetic and understands that having healthcare and living healthy is necessary for all people, all walks of life, no matter your race, your gender, all of that, like age. So I just want to share this experience with you all, and I really hope that you enjoy this. I am sorry I look raggedy. I don't look raggedy, but my hair look dry. But anyways, so I just hope you learned something from this video and you share this with people that you know, or even if you just don't know, I don't know, but I just take something from this experience. Okay, so if you're interested in this video and you want to learn more and you just want to see my experience, and hopefully this will be more than one video, but if not, if it's mentioned in one, like, I apologize. But yeah, so keep on watching.
Social media scholars having so much fun.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Robert from Philadelphia. This is my first time attending USCA. I'm really excited to connect with other diverse individuals and just learn about their experience with HIV and see how I can help them further their own advocacy, and they can help me as well. So it's just making connections and bonding is my favorite part.
I like that.
Yeah.
My name is Jasmine Nikela Creighton. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I work at APAIT, Asian Pacific AIDS Intervention Team, and I'm the Health and Policy Coordinator.
Love it. So what do you expect to get out of USCA 2019?
I've learned not to have real expectations or put expectations on anything or anybody, but I have journeyed far, came from California, and I'm here to celebrate life, right? I'm here to learn, to live, and to explore and experience, and share myself with the community and grow. So I'm excited to be here, and thank you for having it. Thank you for existing.
Yeah.
The formation of the Black AIDS Institute in 1999 marked a turning point in the fight against HIV in the Black community. As the only national HIV and AIDS think tank focused exclusively on Black people, BAI has remained true to our historic mission to end HIV in Black communities by engaging and mobilizing Black leaders, institutions, and individuals in the effort to confront HIV in the Black community. We do that through sharing information, offering training and capacity building assistance to healthcare organizations, health departments, community organizations, advocating for inclusive health policies, and providing high quality primary care services from a uniquely and unapologetically Black point of view. Our motto speaks to our mission. Our people, our problem, our solution.
My name is Carrie Pate, and I'm with Cobb and Douglas Public Health in the Metro Atlanta region. And this year, I hope to get out of USCA a better understanding of what it is we need to do to combat the HIV epidemic in our communities, particularly in communities of color.
And the views of women at the forefront of research. It's how little researcher like me can utilize globally influenced practices to incorporate HIV prevention in WIC clinics across the state of Oklahoma. So this may be a man's word, but let's be clear. James did also say it would be nothing without a woman or a girl. Thank you.
So what I expect to gain from the 2019 USCA is lots of knowledge about different resources and basically trying to enter into different conversations regarding how we can end this epidemic, how can we engage more people of trans experience, different things like that. And I expect to gain those things so that we can then take them back to the community. As a CEO of my own nonprofit, I feel like my job is to constantly give to people what they may not be able to get here. So I need to be able to gain knowledge and gain resources so that I can get back to the people that couldn't get here. So that's basically what I expect to get.
And then to communicate a revolutionary fact. People living with HIV who are on effective treatment and have an undetectable viral load, which means it's not detectable by tests, stay healthy and cannot transmit HIV through sex. Think about this. So many of us who live with HIV never imagined the time when we could love, we could have sex, we could conceive children without fear. Fear had been present in the most intimate moments of our lives. You equals you sets us free! This global community-led effort, this movement, is strengthening all of our efforts to end the epidemic. It's instilling hope, and it's empowering people with HIV to love and to live, finally, without fear of passing on HIV.
This is the Insti HIV antibody test, and it is CLIA waived and FDA approved. So everything you need to administer the test is packaged in here, and I'll go through those contents with you right now. So we have the membrane unit, which is packaged separately, so it does not get disturbed in transit, being bounced around. So we have our blood collection materials here. There's a lancet, a capillary pipette, and an alcohol swab. And it's going to be 50 microliters of blood when we are collecting from the patient. And of course, we have our instructions for use as well. And 3 vials, numbered and labeled 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So we are going to be doing an HIV-1 positive control, and we're going to be adding it to the red vial right here. Okay. It's easy to remember because red for blood. So we would collect the patient's blood and add it to bottle 1. For the sake of demonstration, we are using a control. So again, 50 microliters here on this guy. And then we will just cap it up. invert it once or twice, and just go ahead and pour the entire contents of bottle 1 into the membrane unit. And you'll see how quickly it flows through. As soon as it's fully absorbed, you can start with bottle 2.
Okay.
And you will see the result as soon as that flows through. But we will add the third bottle, which is a clarifying solution, to wash away the background blue. Yeah. We're ready when you are.
Okay.
And that is a reactive result.
What is your experience like at USCA, and what is one thing you'll be able to take back to your community and share?
My experience at USCA has been very amazing. It's been empowering to be here. It's a very liberating experience. One thing that I would love to take home would be to basically start my own nonprofit organization, mainly with the youth, just so we can educate others in our community. But so far, I've had fun, I've cried, I've laughed, I've met amazing people. I really do not want to leave, to be honest. I've made my own family here, but I plan to connect more with people and just take that home and hope that I can do more for the future.
What has your experience been like at USCA, and what can you take back to your community that they don't know already and can benefit from?
So my experience here at USCA has been amazing, enlightening, empowering, and very opening for me. It's so good to be around so many youth individuals that are also doing HIV work, trans advocacy work, that are empowering their communities and like really taking charge and being at the forefront to end the epidemic, which is really great to see, because back in my community, I don't see a lot of youth individuals at the table and like really effectively making changes. And so I'm glad to see in like other communities that there are individuals like me that are paving the way for individuals like me, or that may not be at a point in their life where they're ready to take these steps. And so I really appreciate that. Also, I think some of the information that I took away from this is peer navigation programs and syringe exchange program information. I made really great connections on how to start services like that in my own community. I'm from Texas. I live in San Antonio, Texas. And in San Antonio, or in Texas, San Antonio is the only city that is legal to have a syringe exchange program. So a lot of the times I have been like pondering and asking myself, like, so why are we not starting like this very like great service that it can really like cater to the communities that we're trying to reach, especially like substance abuse users. I think it's like HIV is preventable, 100%, whether it be from PrEP, whether it be from an exchange program, whether it just be from sex education. And so I met an individual that actually gave me like her framework for a syringe exchange program and how to like actually start that in my community. So I'm going to bring that back, as well as peer navigation information on how we can implement those programs in my community and really start building youth of color, especially for a peer navigation program, because San Antonio is predominantly African American and Hispanic, like it's 70% people of color. And so I definitely think we need to be creating safe and equitable spaces for our youth, especially our youth of color, especially our queer youth, our trans youth. And so that is what I'm going to take back to my community, and I hope that I am able to implement more changes in the community than I've already done.